What up, gatekeepers? It's Coach Jack, and today I got you one of my favorite dribble moves to set up any combination. It's called the float, and this is our ability to create more space as we dribble. The reason I love this move so much is because we can exaggerate how tall we get to how small we get with combining our speeds, meaning we're really slow to really fast. And that, guys, is the key to blowing by defenders. Make sure you check out our free video download on the secret to transforming yourself from an average to elite basketball player. I'm telling you, that's what made me really good. If I would have known that sooner, I'd be 5 times the player I am today. Also, make sure you're subscribed to our all-new CTG podcast, Off the Court. If you're trying to transform yourself as not only a player, but a person as well, that podcast is going to be perfect for you. If you do like the podcast, make sure you give it some reviews and share it so we can impact and influence more lives, please. All right, let's dive right into it. First thing that we're going to be doing, you guys, is a bunch of stuff off the float, okay? And you'll be alternating as you do this, all right? But you're starting with your right foot on this blue plus sign, okay? So we're doing what's called V-dribble floats, and do you know what a float is?
Float the ball.
So a float's basically like a gallop, and your feet, ball, everything's in the air, okay? So an example of a float would just be this. Makes sense? So you basically can create more space with just one dribble. So you're starting with this foot, and we're doing a V-dribble. So meaning you're just making the motion of a V-dribble with your left hand, okay? We're stepping for that red dot with our left foot, okay? This is gonna be a 4-step process. So you're going here, V-dribble, stepping with this foot, and galloping off this foot onto blue-red again, okay? But again, the purpose of these mats, they're evenly distributed so we can do what? Control our what? What did we talk about yesterday? Control your space, right? Because if someone's tightly guarding you, say you're tightly guarding me, Connor, do I have the ability to step into you and then do it between the legs? No, because you're tightly guarding me. We have to have the ability to say do it between the legs backwards and then explode. Make sense? You have to be able to control your space in different areas. And that's the problem when people play with no defense. You're not controlling your space whatsoever because there's no one in front of you. You have to have the ability to simulate that. So all you're going to do, guys, is explosions off the float into the split drop position. Because remember, this is that split drop position, correct? So we're in that position. I also like to call it the track start position. You know how guys start with track with the 1 foot back? You're ready to explode that way. So I want you to go super slow into this float to explode once you hit those blue-red feet. So I'm going here, V-dribble, float, explode. And that's all you're going to do, and then you're going to reset. But you're trying to go as fast as you, again, it's not going to hit perfectly on the dots, but try and hit them the best of your ability. So you're going here, right foot's on, V-dribble, tall, small, explode. Make sense? Let's try it out. Buckets, buckets. Beautiful. Is that 6? Go one more. Nice. We also have to go tall to what?
Short.
Small, short. Those two things right there can make you could have terrible handles, but if you have a great change of speed and really good at going tall to small, you're going to be good at getting by people. Okay? Now we're going to get into what's called a partial step, and we'll go through all of them, and then we'll switch sides. Sound good? So a partial step, you guys, okay, is basically half the length of a normal stride. So like when you're walking like this, a partial step is going to be half that length, okay? So what's going to happen? Same start, you're going here, float, boom, into that split drop position. Now this is cemented into the ground, partial step gray between, explode. Okay, so this one it gets a little harder, but again, why wouldn't I just go here so I can go east-west? Yes, exactly. Control your what?
Space.
Thank you.
So are you equaling before you cross?
What?
Like when you get here, do you step and cross at the same time?
What do you mean?
I'm in tongue on this one.
Yeah, so Joe, if I go here, boom, and step, do I have the ability to go east-west with my dribble? No, you don't. Right? This, by east-west, I mean side to side. it's going to be going backwards, which normally is against everything I teach, but now that you're at a higher level, you got to be able to control your space. Make sense? So what it's going to look like full speed, I'm starting here, boom, float, partial step, between, go. Make sense? Go slow. Boom. Yes, that was perfect. Now do that again. Oh, yeah, that's good, Connor. That was perfect. Again, it's a new move, and that's tough though. But this high-level footwork, even though you're working on one specific move right now, it's going to help you in ways that you're not even going to notice just naturally as you play the game. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is a drag between, basically. So it's the same start. You guys are going here, boom, split drop. A drag between is when I go here, outside to inside between the legs. So I'm going here. I split this time immediately. So it's called a reset drop. So you're resetting the drop. Makes sense? And then I'd explode this way. Okay? And again, we're just adding different types of footwork, but it's going to help you in ways you don't even know possible. So you're going here, boom, boom. These mats, they were mathematically made to have the best shin angles. Do you know what that means? Yeah. Shin angles, so like right now I have a good shin angle. It's almost parallel to the ground. Okay, if your foot's back here, is it going to be as parallel to the ground? So it's not the optimal amount of explosion. Make sense? Really good, Joe. Really good. You stuttered just a little, but that was the right feet. Almost. Your left foot was off. Try and get that left foot on that dot. I know it's tough. Yeah, Joe, that's really good. Okay, last one we're going to do, and then we'll switch sides. Okay, and I know we're not shooting with this, you guys, but I'm telling you, this stuff is the difference between good and great. Now it's just a behind drag, same footwork. So now instead of between, it's behind. So you're going here, flow, behind, split, go. Right foot. Watch Connor. Connor, that's really good footwork. Right stays. Yes! Boom. That was it. That was it. Woo!
Recap after watching those videos, you guys. Really focus on how quickly you can change from super slow to super fast and exaggerate how tall you can get to how small you could get. Okay, that's the whole purpose of a float, covering ground with one dribble and exaggerating those change of speeds and change of heights. I promise you, if you use these moves the exact way I was describing them, you're going to take your playmaking skills off the dribble to a whole new level. Thank you, gatekeepers, for joining us today. I'm Coach Jack. Make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube so you get free content every single day. Hit that like button so we can increase our engagement and impact and influence more lives. Also, make sure you're following all our social media pages at CTG Hoops from TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Free content posted multiple times a day. If you want to take your game to the next level, and not only that, your life to the next level, it's a must that you follow all our social media pages. All I'm here to do, you guys, is get you better. And of course, like I mentioned earlier in the intro, follow our all-new podcast, please. I'm telling you, that's going to transform you as not only a player, but a person as well. Also, you guys, don't forget about that free download on transforming yourself, on the secret to transforming yourself from an average to elite basketball player. Don't forget to download that free video. Go check it out. Thank you guys so much. I'm Coach Jack. I'm out. Peace.